Hi there, Brian here and welcome to today's video where I'll be doing the daiquiri. Now for this video we'll be having a little look at the history of the daiquiri, then we'll be making the daiquiri, finally tasting the daiquiri, and I'll be giving my opinions on the daiquiri. So without further ado, let's start with the history of the daiquiri. Okay, so the history of the daiquiri is pretty simple because it is widely accepted that Jennings Cox, an American engineer, invented it when he was down in Cuba in a small town of Daiquiri, and that was around the late 1890s. So the history there for the daiquiri, very easy, widely accepted, no one claiming otherwise. But with that, the daiquiri has always been a really popular cocktail, and it was made even more popular by the fact that it was famous writer Ernest Hemingway. He really liked the daiquiri, and that is where you get the variation of the Hemingway daiquiri. So with that being said, the Hemingway daiquiri is a nice take on the daiquiri, but there are many different riffs on the daiquiri now. Probably the most popular one, and maybe even more popular than the original nowadays for people who go out buying cocktails, the Strawberry Daiquiri, and that comes in like frozen or just regular. I do like a Strawberry Daiquiri. But that's being said, so that's the history and how it all came about and how it is today, and yeah, it's pretty simple. There is no arguments with that. So with that all being said, let's get into actually making a daiquiri, a regular daiquiri. Okay, so let's make a daiquiri. So first thing I'm going to need is glassware, and for that we have a coupe glass. My teacher liked to use a Nicanora glass, but I always do mine in a coupe glass, and I don't have Nicanora glasses. So now we're going to need a shaker because this is a shaken cocktail, and now we're going to just want to add some ingredients. So first thing I'm going to do is add our rum to the mix. So we're going to be wanting to do 60ml of white rum. Ml of white rum, and then we're going to be wanting to do, we'll do the lime next because we want 30ml of lime. I like to go for a 60-30-15. My teacher, he went for a 60-20-10, and I have seen online, like my old recipe I used to do was a 2-1-1, but we are going for my preferred one, which is a 60-30-15. Oh, look at that. Perfect. And then finally we're going to go 10-15ml of our simple syrup. Right, so with all the ingredients added, now we are going to add our ice. Right, so that's the ice added, now we're just going to shake. And there we have it, that's nice shaken, so we're going to discard the ice. There we go, now we're going to just pour into the glass. And we're going to double strain it just to make sure there's no ice crystals, and there they were straight away. And there we have it, a daiquiri. Now we're just going to garnish with a lime wheel. Okay, Okay, and there we have it, a daiquiri. So it looks nice. I know it's going to taste nice because I've done these many a time. A daiquiri is one of my favourites, one of my favourite classics. The margarita, daiquiri, two classics that I really do enjoy. So we're going to remove that and let's give it a taste. Yeah, that's so good. See, so as I say, I increased my, I decreased my lime and, no, not the lime, just the sugar syrup from my original recipe. And as I say, my teacher has even less sugar in it, making it a little bit more sour. But to be fair, there's only 5 ml of sugar syrup in that exchange, so I do find the less sugar syrup in it you get, like from my original 211, well too sweet, so much more refined, much more flavourful to be fair. Without all the sweetness you can actually appreciate the rum and the citrus in there better. So good. Okay, so that is the end of this video. That was the daiquiri, and a nice daiquiri it is too. So that is the end of the video, and as always, thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.